let's go to the stuff not to do, or what actually erodes credibility. Yeah, what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, I definitely have made my fair share of mistakes over the years, and it's stressful and it's hard whenever those things happen. But the way you keep that credibility and make sure it doesn't erode is, at least my process has always been to try to take it or fess up to it right away of like, hey, we made a mistake here. This is how it happened, and this is how we fixed it, and how it's never going to happen again. And though those lessons are tough to learn, you need to learn them and correct them as quickly as possible. And again, it's also getting other people involved to help you review and do those things so again it doesn't happen again, because a mistake is fine, you can recover from that, but the same mistake twice is that's where you start to lose a ton of confidence, and lose kind of a voice in that room, across the board.
Yeah. I think the ownership, like, owning if there's an error, owning that error, and as you said, you know, the mitigation plan or the correction plan.
Yes, yeah, yeah. The mitigation plan is very important because they like to hear how it's never going to happen again for sure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, I guess in terms of like best tips, I think one of the things that we want to leave folks with is something to take back, right? So, best tips for you, and again, we'll open it up to the crowd to to do a little bit of Q&A. But yeah, best tips for you in terms of building that credibility. What can people take home today, and and start thinking about if
Yeah,
they're
I
not
think
already?
yeah, I think I mean obviously accuracy is important. Making your reports as visual as possible or has been very helpful for us. One thing that we've done a really good job with, and it kind of comes from that supplemental CFO package that has a lot of detail in it, but is bringing in new reports, new ideas, that maybe aren't consistently reported to the board or executive team, but is timely for the part of the season that we're in. There's a couple that I'll mention. We call it a game summary report, but essentially it takes all of our revenue information, so tickets, concessions, merchandise, parking, all of those things, and it's pulled into a Power BI report that we add into the package ultimately. But within that, it's been really helpful. They can see kind of the flow of the games, and how things are going compared to a previous season. But in addition to that, to kind of spice it up a little bit, I guess, is where are the records actually? Like, have we set a record, or are we in the top 10 for concessions in this game? And those types of things. So they're good things to present, but also just be able to add in, to show people like, hey, we're not just going through the motions. We're trying to add more. We're trying to think of new things that will give insight or help bring new things to light.